90-Day Fiancé, The End of Happiness. Not every pair is doing well in the just-released Season 8. These 6 couples are experiencing difficulties. 90-Day Fiancé, The End of Happiness. Since the recent launch of Season 8, a number of the couples have experienced significant turmoil. The fact that there are 9 couples this season, more than any other, makes it unprecedented. Pairs from several 90-Day Fiancé franchise incarnations are featured in the series. The show follows the lives of the couples after they are married and go through the K-1 visa application procedure. 6 of the couples this season are having trouble maintaining their relationships, despite the fact that several of them are thriving and truly enjoying their new lives together. In the first few episodes of Season 8 of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, viewers were reintroduced to a number of happy couples as well as some struggling duos. After 9 years of marriage, Lauren and Alexei Gravarnik from Season 3 of 90-Day Fiancé have 3 kids together. From 90-Day Fiancé Season 9, Emily Bieberly and Co. Blaze are happily married and have 3 kids. Following the conclusion of Season 9, Patrick Mendes and Faith Ramon of the original series welcomed a baby. Despite experiencing ups and downs, these couples are persevering. However, obstacles lie in the way for the 6 surviving couples. Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda made their television debuts in Seasons 5 and 6 of 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, after a turbulent relationship, the 37-year-old Panamanian woman and the 53-year-old Michigan man got engaged at the end of Season 5, when Jasmine forgiven Gino for sending her naked pictures to his former partner. The drama continued as Jasmine and Gino made their way to Michigan and made an appearance on Season 10 of 90-Day Fiancé. Jasmine had to get over her feelings that Gino wasn't being faithful to her. Gino was sorry that Jasmine had let her ex to purchase her pricey butt implants. Gino and Jasmine are residing in Michigan as of 90-Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After Season 8, but things are not going well. The fact that Gino and Jasmine haven't brought their children from Panama to live with them has angered Jasmine. Gino claims he doesn't have the money, but Jasmine is adamant that he promised. They are attempting to conceive in the meanwhile, but Jasmine hasn't been entirely forthright about her difficulties becoming pregnant. Jasmine wants Gino to buy her a bigger house, which he cannot afford, on top of all of their other issues. Their relationship has always revolved heavily around money, with Jasmine often accusing Gino of being stingy. The pressure is on Gino, who left his job when Jasmine first arrived to the U.S. for unknown reasons. At the conclusion of 90-Day Fiancé Season 10, Rochester, New York resident Ashley Campbell, 31, a professional witch, Wade Manuel Velez, 34, a former construction worker from Puyo, Ecuador. The pair first connected while Ashley was a college student studying marine biology in Ecuador. After meeting at a New Year's Eve party, Ashley and her partner became engaged in less than a week. However, as soon as Ashley returned home, she recognized their long-distance relationship wouldn't last, and they called it quits. After 10 years, Ashley received a message from Manuel. She returned to Ecuador, and they became engaged. In order for Manuel to enter the country, Ashley applied for his K-1 visa. They would be given 90 days to consider getting married. Now a father of 2 teenage sons, Manuel relocated to America without telling his family the whole truth. He told Ashley shortly after arriving that he needed to send money home. Although Ashley began to have second thoughts about being married to Manuel, they eventually got married. There are still problems with Manuel's family. In the 4th season of 90-Day Fiancé, the other way of 40-year-old cloth seller Nicole Sherbany, who is married to Mahmoud El Sherbany, 31, relocated to Egypt from Los Angeles. Nicole disliked her life in Egypt. Mahmoud desired to alter every aspect of Nicole's life, in addition to the significant decline in her standard of living. Nicole obliged Mahmoud's demand to cover her body and hair, nor did he want her hugging other men or even genuinely conversing with them. When Nicole ultimately makes the decision to leave Egypt, Mahmoud moves to Los Angeles to be with Nicole in Season 8 of 90 Day Fiancé. Happily ever after? As soon as Mahmoud gets off the plane, he is against America. He turns his head when Nicole kisses him in the airport. He objects to being publicly kissed on the lips. Then he makes fun of her attire. She tries to give him a tour of the area as she drives him home from the airport. He remarks, "Looks nice," while surveying his surroundings. But Egypt is still the best. Then, feeling that it's too quiet, he grumbles about there not being enough foot traffic. It appears that Mahmoud and Nicole will soon file for divorce. Having appeared in several seasons throughout the 90-Day universe, Angela Deem and Michael Ilsami are among the most viewed couples in the franchise. Because of a few standout bouts, they're also one of the more entertaining pairs in the franchise. When 54-year-old Angela first connected with 32-year-old Michael online, she had doubts about his motives. In the end, Michael relocated from Nigeria to the U.S. to be with Angela, and TLC documented their turbulent romance. They had several breakups and accusations of adultery, and during one of their disagreements, Angela smashed cake in Michael's face. It's shocking to say that during Season 5 of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, the couple defied all expectations and married in a dreamlike wedding. For Season 8 of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Michael and Angela are returning. Even though Michael and Angela were eventually allowed to marry and move in together in the United States, things haven't always gone well for the well-known troubled couple. 23-year-old in order to wed Rob Warren, 34, in Los Angeles during 90 Day Fiancé Season 10, Sophie Sierra relocated from London. Before submitting an application for the K-1 visa, Sophie and Rob lived together in Los Angeles for a few months after meeting on Instagram. To put it mildly, Rob and Sophie's relationship has never been easy. Before they began filming 90 Day Fiancé Season 10, Rob cheated on Sophie, and as a result, they nearly broke up. Season 8 of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, opens with the news that Sophie and Rob have broken up and are no longer living together. Following the conclusion of Season 10, they relocated to Austin, Texas in search of a new beginning. But Sophie ended their relationship when she found out how often he had been unfaithful. Rob is committed to getting Sophie back even though she is currently living with a buddy. It's possible that he won't be able to reunite his fractured family. TLC's 90 Day Fiancé franchise has introduced a number of intriguing characters since its debut in 2014. One of the most famous, Big Ed Brown, made his television debut on 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days alongside his now ex-girlfriend, Rosemary Vega, a Filipino. After they clicked and began dating, Ed and Liz broke up and then reconciled several times. Eventually, they made appearances in Season 7 of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, and 90 Day Fiancé, The Last Resort. Given the number of times Liz and Ed have broken up and reconciled, it seems improbable that their relationship will last until 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Season 8.